Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports. It's a pleasure to have you live and in charge. A little countdown to green action presented by Lunatic Designs. I stepped away from the computer and realized it was go time. And I see the
penguin's here.
That's what I said. I saw the penguin is here. I got to turn you down. Holy goodness gracious! Wow!
I'm so excited. It's dirt.
It's dirt racing here.
It's dirt.
It is the Geomax Dirt Series here for Chop Chop Racing, and Penguin is live and in charge. That's what it is. Holy goodness gracious! You must have had a great day.
Charged up tonight. I was at a new location today, and it was exhausting. So I'm trying to bring the fire.
I like it. I like it. I think I got to reset SDK because it's not showing the iRacing logo. So, you know. Hello, Budgie. Hello, RB. Giving us a like out there. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you very much for that.
Hello, buddy.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, that's why it's okay.
I'm trying to get you hyped is what it is. Yeah. Come on, Jason.
You know,
hype,
SDK doing things.
SDK doing SDK things.
I love.
And we're at Limaland.
We are.
I mean,
yeah.
it's Limaland.
Yeah, I promise I'm
and
not.
they're in the minis.
I promise I'm not going to switch to ATVO here in about 3 months. Yeah. Yep. All right, Geomax Dirt Series, Week 4 here at Limaland, Lima Beans. We're going. Mr. Van Ness, thank you very much for the like, sir. I appreciate you. Paul Stats, B&B Music, Admin Box Dirt, Midgets, 10 lap heats, 12 lap heat main, 30 lap feature, 1 fast repair, 69 degrees on the air temperature here for the Track Racer weather report. You know, I can say it every day. Today was not the day. 88% humidity. It's going to be a sticky track. Partly cloudy skies, 11 mile-an-hour wind. Those trees are a-blowing. Holy cow. Goodness gracious. They are shuffling. Do you know we had a new dirt model update today? They made the dirt spray look like a rooster tail on the water. Yep. It's pretty awesome, actually. I will tell you that I'm not one for the extra, but I like the extra here. It's pretty awesome. And we'll show you exactly what I mean by that when we get ready to go. So, yeah, it's a Geomax, man. Geomax is ready to go. Thank you, everybody, for being out there. Jade Sheehan Gaming, giving us a like and a share. Thank you very much. I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you very much, my good friends. Thank you to everybody watching out there, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. Make sure you follow us everywhere. Tomorrow we're going to be gaming with the missus. So yeah,
with the missus.
Yeah, we got date night tomorrow, and it's going to be on a farm, and we're going to simulate being farmers here in 2025.
Jason's going to sing. Jason's going to be like, "She makes my tractor sexy."
Yeah, well, let's hope she does, because you know everything else. I have aged like spoiled milk, folks. That's yeah.
Me too. Don't feel bad.
You know,
it's the gentleman's curse. Oh,
yeah. Women age like fine wine. We age like spoiled milk. That's how it goes. Boy, I tell you,
either that or a bad batch of wine.
Yeah. Boone's Farm.
Mad Dog 2020. No, bad.
We got a driver cam tonight. Steven Laskowski's going to be out there on our driver cams. Let's make sure his camera is refreshed here, and we'll give him some love. Chop Chop.
Have 2 heats tonight.
Yeah. Well,
I got to do my thing. I'll be back.
Here, go for it. They got it all situated. There's Steven Laskowski. He's waiting. That's the Muscarota Motorsports racer right there. We appreciate him putting that stuff up. Here's the starting grid for heat race number 1 as the lights go down at Limaland. Jade Sheehan's going to be your pole sitter here for heat race number 1. Falcon Smith, your outside pole sitter. Robbie Milburn, Kenny Mansberger to make up row number 2. Gary Mansberger, Michael Strickland, row number 3. Robert Church, Ryan Winton, row number 4. We're going to have ourselves some fun here in the heats. 10-lap heats, again, 12-lap B main, and the 30-lap feature tonight. Again, that one fast repair could be everything. Caution, laps do not count. Keegan Lunatic giving you your broadcast every week here for the Chop Chop Racing series. We appreciate all that he does to support the iRacing community. And I think Ryan might actually be racing. So top 4 get inverted. We'll have to try to drive their way through the field, I do believe. So we'll see how that one works. We may have to extend a lap here. An extension. Where's the pace truck at? Things happening. Things are happening. All right. Well, Robbie Milburn and Jaden Sheehan going to the back. Here's the 34 of Falcon Smith. So we're just waiting. Waiting for the... Oh, I guess we're green. Caution to come back out. You got to get lined up. So we'll wait for them to catch up to the pace truck here. The 0th caution. Mm-hmm. Things got confusing there. The inverted 4 is what's happening here. So we're just kind of waiting for that to be the thing. Yeah, there we go. Back under caution here. All right. Thinking we're gonna get it all figured out here. Are we going? I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're not good. I don't know what's going on. Because we got 6 laps to go in the heat. So hopefully all that resets. I don't know. I mean, we're still technically green flag right now, so they're actually completing laps. All right, they're going, they're green. There it is, 10 laps to go. Everything's reset now. Let's do the thing. That was confusing.
Yeah, don't get me started.
Yeah, Milburn up there. All right, we're going to run all 10 laps. I'm sitting there going, well, these laps are ticking away. It's showing us green flag, and, you know. How about Gary Mansberger? Full set. There's Robbie Milburn in tow. She handled the 805, trying to roll here. Churchy up on the outside lane. Falcon Smith off 3. And from outside pole into it. Jaden Sheehan trying to work the outside lane. Oh, wow. Who is that on? That was Robbie Milburn. He wheel hopped the bottom side of the racetrack. Mansberger sees the 805. Working 7 laps to go as they'll make it 6 this time by. They're going to run 12-second laps on, you know, pretty big racing surface. Premier Racing setups on board. Richard Berta, along with that group, have a racing experience. So Gary Mansberger running that big old logo. We appreciate all that support. 12:32 for Jaden Sheehan here, trying to get more out of the car. This is going to be a bottom-feeding track for the most part. It's going to be about who can make those tires work. Robbie Milburn behind Falcon Smith. Church trying to close back in, still at 2. Sheehan 12:30 last time by. Try to work the outside lane. 3 to go here in heat race number 1. Drive off on the corner for Sheehan. Gary Mansberger still leading. Battle for the lead between these two. 2 to go. Ooh, Sheehan trying to cross down. Trying to have the drive off. Gets up into him. He's good. Mansberger holds on to it. And Gary Mansberger. Final lap. We'll see Jaden Sheehan trying to close back down. And oh, Sheehan having an issue with the car early. Churchy's going to get around. Oh, Churchy cleans him out. Oh, who's going to finish? Stryker's going to go on. Stryker went and found himself a hole there. Churchy got to the bottom side. Oh, wheel hopped the bottom. Got over to the tire barrier on the berm. Stryker finishes that one out. Gary Mansberger wins the heat in true Foreman fashion. That was awesome. It was an awesome way to end that one. Here's your starting grid for heat race number 2. Stephen Leskowski is going to be your pole sitter. Keegan Brown's going to be your outside pole sitter. Nick Klosterman and Brad Dove are going to make up row number 2. Ed Perry, Connor Hazel, row number 3. Wesley Strait is going to be out there, row number 4. 7 drivers, so 15 drivers total. It'll be 14 total, I do believe. Thank you for the clip, Bungie. I appreciate that. All the cool things. All right. Oshkowski, ready to go. All right. I believe the inversion still happens. Where'd Penguin go? Penguin's down there with Stryker. Thank you. All right. For the pull-off. Begin to go. So the top 4 will drop to the tail of the field. So Leskowski will have to do some work here. Ed Perry and Brad Dove will make up the front row. Connor Hazel, Wesley Strait will be the next drivers. Alex, thank you for the like, sir. Keegan Brown, Stephen Leskowski, and Nick Klosterman will make up the rest of it. As we get ready to go back to it, little dirt racing. Little Brad Dove. Yeah. All right, I'll be ready. They gonna do it. Hey, Green. Whoa. Oh. Whoa, baby. That was a terrible start. Not for Dove, but it's kind of everything. What's going on with SDK? SDK needs to refresh. Caution will come out here. Nick Klosterman. Oh, somebody came down into him. Oh, and then Dove was there. We'll put the infield tractor tire there. You ain't lying, Jaden. That thing, you guys are wheel hopping everything. All right, I got to fix SDK again. You and you. What is going on with SDK? Uh-huh. What is going on? Yeah. Let's go. I have to fix SDK again, folks. Sorry about that. Now it'll refresh and reset. All right, Ed Perry's your race leader. Ed Perry, Wesley Strait. Pace truck is off. We're green. 8 to go. Good luck in the stretch. Leskowski trying to go places here. Bottom side. Wesley Strait into him. Oh, no. They're good. Connor Hazel. That's your Geomax fam. Look at all that dirt flying. Waiting for the lights to really show up here. You look at the little specks all over your screen. Here it is. Like little BBs. Yeehaw. Keegan Brown out front. Nick Klosterman, 12:39, fastest lap of the race. Trying to work his way forward. 4 laps to go. Look at all that. Look at all that dirt behind him. Ooh, trying to stay out of the back of him. Outside lane will be the lane right now. Ed Perry trying to hold on to what he has. Klosterman in tow. Geomax, 2 to go here for this Ace Dirt Midgets. I tell you what, they're a lot of fun. Non-winged sprints. However you want to call them. Non-winged sprints. They're great. White flag waves, final lap. Keegan Brown going to be out front. Ed Perry will be second. Nick Klosterman third. Klosterman trying to cross over. Stays out of the throttle. Klosterman will finish second. But Keegan Brown does get the victory in the heat. Now we're going to the Consi. Yeah. Here's your starting grid. Kenny Mansberger, Wesley Strait, Robert Church, Stephen Laskowski. It's going to be the front 2 rows here. And there's Jaden Sheehan, Connor Hazel, Ryan's not out there. Ryan's not racing. But hey, you know, way to be out there and support everybody. All right, let's see if SDK will actually refresh this time before we do anything. 12-lap Consi. Ay. Dun, 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 dun. Ay. It needs to actually just work. I don't understand why heat racing is so dang difficult for SDK to work properly. Excuse me. All right, driver's going to be ready to go. Let's do the thing. Do the thing up, mommy, make it. Where's the pace truck? What's up, budgie? There he is, way out there. Kenny Mansberger, Wesley Strait, they make up the front row here. Here in the B-Main. Let's do it to it. They're going green. Yeah. Churchy sends the bottom side. Middle lane, 98 up on the outside. Laskowski trying to go places again. Sheehan to the bottom. Churchy full set. 3 wide. Wesley Strait making some things happen. Churchy gets doored a little bit there, but he's fine. He is just fine. Laskowski losing some ground. Connor Hazel down to the bottom side. Kenny Mansberger leads over Jaden Sheehan. Sheehan to Wesley Strait. Wesley Strait gets a little bit more of that dig. Look at that outside lane prevailing for him, but I tell you what, don't count out anybody. Woo, Laskowski almost gets into him. It's a hold on to your butts moment. 98 to the bottom. Connor Hazel, door to door. 3 wide back here. 8 laps to go. Into the corner, Laskowski trying to go places. Whoa, Connor up into Wesley, just a touch there. He's fine. Kenny Mansberger trying to hold on to Jaden Sheehan. And for whatever reason, SDK just went kaput again. I don't understand. Laskowski, hard charging to the front. 1.2, finds himself in third, trying to get himself up into the middle of this race. He wants to be there, and that's one of the things that you got to see out of this is he's got to be there, right? He got to be there at the end. Five laps to go. Laskowski trying to move on. Jaden Sheehan trying to go where no one has gone before. And these sprint cars looking pretty fantastic so far. Mansberger second back as Sheehan has held on to it. Laskowski there to the back bumper, trying to make it happen. And all the jazz. All those things. Bumper to bumper here for second. Sheehan pulled away. Got that higher gear rolling. Whoa, wheel hop. Wheel hop again. That's twice. Don't do it, sir. Liskowski up on the outside lane. 21 out of the throttle. 98's going to take over. The second, 21. Oh, 21 up into the 98. Kenny Mansberger did him dirty. Jaden Sheehan comes around. He's going to win him. He's going to win the B main. And Kenny Mansberger will finish second. Liskowski third. Wesley Straightforward. Mr. Church go be fifth. All right, the warm-up. I think it's working. All right, we'll throw it on exciting. I'll let these drivers get out there and have some fun here. In the foggy skies. In the morning race. Are we running? This weather's changed. Ooh, baby. Get some things looking different here. Humidity's super high. Be right back, folks.
Here I am, brain the size of a planet, and they ask me to take you up to the bridge. Call that job satisfaction, because I don't.
All right, we're doing it, Max. Thank you for the like. How about we get to it here? Little starting grid here for the final race. Here for the 30-lap feature, Gary Mansberger is going to be your pole sitter. Keegan Brown's going to be your outside pole sitter. Robbie Milburn, your inside row number 2 with Nick Klosterman. Falcon Smith, Ed Perry make up row number 3. Stryker makes up row number 4 with Brad Dove to his outside. Jaden Sheehan, Kenny Mansberger, Steven Laskowski, Wesley Strait as they roll down. And then the final 2 rows, Churchy, Hazel, and I believe Ryan is just sitting this one out. It's going to be a ton of fun and entertaining. All right, a change up here. We got some daytime racing from nighttime to daytime, as it would be. I think we're going to see Gary Mansberger try to hold off Keegan Brown here. Get some fast drivers, some fast-paced racing, and thinking of Thompson Racing. We're going to see who that Thompson Racing hard charger quite possibly could be as these drivers get hooked up. They're ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. How about it? Some dirt racing from Limaland, week 4 in the Geomax Dirt Racing Series. Working backwards today. Usually we go today to night. We do. How about it? Green flag. Inside lane for Robbie Milburn, 86 of Mansberger. Second lane trying to roll out. Well, here comes Keegan Brown to the outside. Bottom lane for the 86. Trying to turn the corner. Milburn on the bottom. Milburn, Keegan Brown. Brown to the outside, trying to make it stick. Now Julius C. Speed Shop rolling. Keegan Brown, fastest lap of the race. Wesley Strait, Connor Hazel. They got a little tangled there, but they're fine. Everybody holding on. Keegan Brown, fastest lap of the race, 12:76. Tires dynamically wear now, and it's absolutely insane. Look at all that dirt. Oh, baby. Yeah. On board with Stryker. Trying to stay out of the 98. Laskowski, Mansberger, Kenny Mansberger. You see the 21 on the bottom. There's Steven Laskowski. Trying to make it happen here. He is flat rolling. Trying to counter steer, trying to do everything he can here. That's what it looks like. That's concentration, folks. Get it. 23 laps to go here in the feature. And all these drivers putting on a good show so far. A little daytime racing, never hurt anybody. 98 to the bottom of the 88. 98 was your pole sitter for heat race number 1. Had the fastest lap out there. Look at all that dirt spraying. I know it's probably harder for you to see, but I can see it. It is climbing the fence. 98-88 slider here. 21 going back. Kenny Mansberger. How about Gary Mansberger? He's dropped back to 5th. Our charger right now, Jaden Sheehan and Robert Churchy trying to make the outside lane work right now. Full sense. Trying to go places. We'll see the 98 slide up into him. Wheel to wheel as they go. Wingless sprints on board. You see it? I like it. Good deal, Budgie. It's insane. It's insane. Put the red covers on so Brad Duff can see you and not hit you. Ouch. That's terrible. Don't do that. Oh, let's go. Sliding in for the dirt. Dirt. 7/10 of a second lead for Keegan Brown over Robbie Milburn. Falcon Smith in third. Laskowski. Whoa, on the inside. He goes for a hard ride there. Let's see how this one fared out. I think he hit the wall. Bink. He did. Oh, baby. And then tried to turn in and, whoo, almost hit that inside barrier. hopefully he's good to go there. That's how you go to pit road fast. Thank you, Budgie, for the clip. Appreciate you very much. Thank you to everybody watching out there, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. The Dirt Series is Larry. What's going on? Thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. I saw it happening. All right. Keegan Brown, Robbie Milburn, Falcon Smith. Biggest mover of the race right now. Tied Jaden Sheehan and Robert Church. Thompson racing hard charger. Caution laps do not count. That's why you see the name cycling the way they do. My SDK is working properly again. About those leaders, outside lane for Milburn, inside lane for Brown, green flag. Falcon Smith closing in the pace. Jaden Sheehan, middle lane. Nick Klosterman there. Klosterman trying to roll. Bottom side. Klosterman to the M9 Racing Graphics. Oh, baby. Jaden Sheehan all the way up front. Church trying to track down the outside lane. 33 slides up. 5 gets a little bit of that collection plate offering. And there goes Connor Hazel. Hazel ripping the wall outside. 33 there. Ed Perry trying to make it happen. Connor Hazel ripping the outside lane. 13 laps to go. A lot of action here as all the drivers work. Falcon Smith leads over Keegan Brown. Robbie Milburn in third. Outside lane for Nick Klosterman. Jaden Sheehan trying to close it down. 555 slides up in front of the 805. Mr. Davis, thank you for the like, sir. Appreciate you. That's going to be a great race this week. Robbie Milburn again back to the bottom side. Jaden trying to make it happen. Keegan Brown up on the outside lane. Gary Mansberger off 5 from the start of the race. 11 laps to go to be 10 this time by. Falcon Smith has turned on the bottom. He said, let's go. He drives off, keeping it there. Keegan Brown gets a little bit of clean air. Ed Perry, Brad Dove involved in something. They keep it rolling. Here comes the 34. Jaden Sheehan trying to track down Keegan Brown. Keegan Brown trying to track down Falcon Smith. 25 almost takes out the race leader. Hold on to it, Dove. 34, 25. Dove. Oh, no. Dove in the... It's not that... He was moving chicane there for a moment. Keegan Brown now to the lead. Jaden Sheehan, 7 laps to go. Falcon Smith has to turn it back on. He's on the very bottom side of the racetrack here. Trying to close it down. Smith the second. Again, bottom side holding on. Keegan Brown, your race leader. Sheehan in second. Half second separates. Ripping the wall or trying to. Falcon Smith on the drive off. Had the lead taken away from him. 5 to go. 4 this time by as they roll. Jaden Sheehan trying to get a little bit more out of the car. 4 laps to go. Falcon Smith able to hold on to the bottom side of the racetrack. Right side's up near the wall. Nick Klosterman. Bottom side. Mansberger in 6. Strikers up to 7th. Churchy up 4. Connor Hazel trying to get more out of it. 3 laps to go. Keegan Brown. So caution will come out. Brad Dove. Sideways on the bottom. He got sideways enough there that it called for a caution. He's going to come to pit road there. Man, oh man. They didn't throw a caution for the contact, and iRacing throws the cautions, folks. Here's what happened to Ed Perry earlier. Ed Perry, bottom side of the racetrack. Dove got into him, so no caution for that. But a caution for what happened with Brad Dove here. iRacing confuses me. Well, single file restart. You'll have 2 to go. Chance for all the drivers to make it happen. Let's go. Motorsports giving us our cautions each and every week for every single racing league. They're going, they're green. Oh, the turn under for Robbie Milburn. Robbie trying to slide to 34. Klosterman into the 34. Falcon Smith getting robbed here. With just contact, white flag waves, final lap, 34, bottom side, 805, trying to do something with it. 34 slides up to the 80. 34 down, 80 into the 34. Keegan Brown will come around and win. Sheehan second, Milburn third, Falcon Smith fourth, Nick Klosterman fifth. Chaos ensues at the end. And Brown gets the win. I feel like we needed 20 more laps of racing. Keegan Brown, Jaden Sheehan, Robbie Milburn, your top three. Falcon Smith, Nick Klosterman are going to make up your top five. Gary Mansberger, Michael Strickland, Robert Church, Connor Hazel. Let me go above so we can keep the sound down from me. Connor Hazel, Stephen Laskowski, your top 10. Kenny Mansberger, Ed Perry, Wesley Strait, Brad Dove, your top 14. Ryan Wint did not start any of the races. Yeah. It was a good race. Just wasn't enough of it. We'll talk to him. Keegan Brown comes home in victory lane here tonight. I feel like we needed a little bit more racing. And ended too quickly.
I disagree. I think we had just the right amount of racing.
Okay. Tell me about
I
it.
gotta real quick. Hold on a sec. I gotta turn these guys down. All I hear is I'm talking in game. But yeah, I think we only had 2 cautions tonight. The first one really I think helped me out in the long run, because then I got a decent gap, and then I just kind of rolled, and then Falcon got a really, really good restart. Then I just let him go because I had a feeling we were going to get another one or something was going to happen, and thankfully something did happen, and then I got lucky enough to inherit the lead off of that. And then that last caution we had kind of scared me because I didn't know what my car had left in it or what was going to happen, but we got a really good restart, so can't really complain about it too much.
Oh, I feel like Falcon got robbed of racing you.
Oh yeah,
but you know, thus is the way of dirt racing. Sometimes it happens. You never know where traffic is going to be, and but he was able to turn the bottom side and keep up really well. What's the I mean, you moved up the racetrack and found grip up there. It was a little different tonight. We went from nighttime heat racing and the Consi into the daytime.
Yeah, it concerned me a little bit, especially when we jumped in the warm-up and we saw fog. I have history from a different league we ran where we had high humidity and all we had was fog, but thankfully it cleared up, and it ended up being a day race, but track didn't dry out too much, so it ended up being a pretty decent day race in my opinion.
Oh no, I like the race. I just feel like we needed 10 more laps because it was just getting interesting. From my point of view, I don't know. I like dirt racing. This one was quick.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see. I think I had about 65% tire left, so we could have easily done another 20 laps probably. Just would have had to have had fuel, but yeah, 30 laps it's fun. It's quick, which a lot of people don't like, but you know, we're not up until 10, 11 at night either doing it. So there's perks and there's pros and cons to it. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. Hey, I can't complain. The racing was good. It was a ton of fun. But you know, it shakes out. Fourth week of the race. I have to go look now where we're at. We just ended. Muscarella, I appreciate you. Schedule. Where are we at next week?
I think Speed Weeks is next week. And I think we go to Oswego.
Oh, we do. And then Weed Sport after that. So now Super Late's next week. Then we'll go back to the wingless sprints or the dirt midgets, however you want to call them. Man, it's crazy. Let's see. I was trying to look at the points because they have the points separated differently than they do the rest of everything. Let's see.
Yep.
It's your first win. That's what it says.
Yeah, it is. Thankfully, I was telling the guys, Jaden and Robbie, the other two teammates, I was telling them, man, I just hope the only thing I can hope for this week is for my luck to turn around. Because last week at Bristol, we had a little incident and ended the race 7 laps down. And then Chili Bowl, we almost had that dub and then had a little bit of contact and then had to go to the back. And yeah, I was just hoping for some good luck. And thankfully, a couple guys didn't show up that I knew were going to be faster than me. So kind of just handed me the win in a way.
Yeah, you had to earn it. I mean, you had to drive. That's the way it is. Yeah. Oh, Joe. Yeah, Joe wasn't here either. I'm sitting
Joe
looking
and
at this.
Justin.
Yeah, I was looking at who wasn't here, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see kind of where things go next week if we go to Oswego, and yeah, it'd be good things. This is completely.
Also, I do want to say this on Joe's behalf. He did not intentionally miss tonight. He completely forgot about it. He jumped in Discord and said, "Boys, I forgot." He jumped in right when we were in Concy, so he just missed it.
You know what, Joe? It's okay. All right, not a big deal. We'll see
It'll
him next.
buff.
We'll see him next week. He led in points coming in. I'm sure he can make up those points somewhere.
Oh yeah.
All right, brother. Give shout outs, man. You get a victory here tonight in the midgets in a much better race than what happened with the Chili Bowl.
Yeah, I agree. First and foremost, got to thank Jose Speed Shop. Had them in the car tonight, and we were lights out quick. Qualifying was just not my night for qualifying. Just missed it. Missed the line just a little bit. But yeah, if you guys need a set, use code Warrior over there, and you get, I believe it's 10% off. And these setups, they're fast, man. They're fast. I got to thank Jang Bricks over on Twitch. He's helped out a lot with all of my stuff, whether it's racing or sponsoring races through Spring Madness or whatever it may be. He's done a lot for me. Taylor Hopper with VAR Chevrolet down in Texas. He's a good buddy of mine. Come Sense Manufacturing. He go to Lunatic, my YouTube channel. Lunatic Race Control, Warrior Rabs, and Warrior Racing. And the biggest one of them all, the significant other, or the old lady as she hates to be called, for letting me do this.
The term of endearment. The term of endearment.
That's what I tell her. But she hates it every time.
Yeah, she shouldn't. I promise you, I get called just as old man more than anything. It's just how it is. All right, brother. We'll see you. We'll see you next week. Congrats once again.
Sounds good, buddy. Thank you.
That's Keegan Brown coming home in Victory Lane. Jade Sheehan's going to come home in P number 2. And you had a hard charge here. You're the hard charger, and of course the guy who found the inside tires a couple of times.
Yeah, I don't know who put those tires there. Shout out to the infield tractor tire, because those were definitely in the way tonight for the speed, because I know I hit them in both the heat race and the Concy, which ended up kind of shifting our night and the focus of the night, because it started out, all right, qualified pole, let's make our way back through the heat, sit comfortably and transfer through. Hit that on the last, or in 1 and 2, tried gathering it up, trying to kind of pedaled it out on the backstretch, and then lo and behold, someone else hit the infield tractor tire, came all the way up the track, and then took me out for the rest of the heat. So we had to regather, put the car back together, and then we had a pretty decent run in the Concy and then here in the feature. Overall, I'm pretty happy on the night.
I wouldn't be too. I mean, this the racing. I was telling Keegan that it'd have been great to see, at least another 10 laps just to see you guys race it out, because it was starting to get it was getting good where everything kind of got into how do I call it, the full send mode, where everybody started figuring out the line where the track was at, the from the nighttime to the daytime change. It just seemed like there was a lot of raciness left in the cars.
Yeah, I would have loved to have like another 20 laps because I love races like these. Like, I know a lot of people don't care for the midgets or care for these types of cars, but it's always fun because regardless, at the end of the night, you're putting on a show for whoever's watching, especially on your stream, because shout out to you for the best broadcaster out there. But especially for just us running the league, like if we don't have those types of shows where it's mostly clean all the way through the field, and then you have guys who can run anywhere, these are the nights I would say we live for as racers, as fans, because overall, I had a really fun night moving through the pack, dodging everybody that I could. Because there was a couple moments where I was like, "Oh man, I should have bobbed instead of weaved."
Mm-hmm.
Take a little cue card from Cletus McFarland.
Yep. Should have, but you should have zigged instead of zagged, and then you zagged. But yeah, I completely get it. Nah, these cars are fun. And you put them in an open track like this, it shows just how good they can race, and I think that's the key. When we went to the Chili Bowl, that track is so small, there's no room. So racing, just the restarts are tough. Here, on a track like this, I mean, you run a 12-second laps in a car that has a chance of bottoming out, and it's almost unfair, just how fast they can go, but also how hard you can drive a corner.
Right. And I like being able to move around. And there towards the end of that one, I went to go throw a deep slider on Keegan. And then I realized, because I heard him, oh, crap, there's a car on my inside. So if I do that, I'm taking us both out of this race. So I don't know if you've seen that, but I kind of bobbled back up towards the top. That was me realizing, oh, hey, there's a car to my inside.
Yeah, there's a good battle there with Falcon and Robbie, and just everybody trying to put the final portions of this racetrack together. It was good. It was fun. It was entertaining, and of course, we didn't have too many incidents tonight. It looked like it was just a good race.
Yeah, I do feel bad for what was his name again? I'm sorry, I'm trying to blank his name.
Falcon.
Yeah. I do feel bad for him because he kind of got caught up in. Keegan actually got a tidbit from the last race at Bristol, because on Brad Dove's spoiler it says you got dubbed, and he definitely. I think there needs to be an award for who gets dubbed of the night. So I think you could start that on the broadcast. Dove of the night for whoever gets screwed the most that night. It doesn't just have to be by him, but it's kind of funny.
Dub was just trying to collect himself, and he was trying to figure out where he needed to run, and you could see him, the thinking process with everybody coming up to him. He was like, "Oh, I need to go here. Oh, I need to go here," and Falcon just at a certain point there, you have to give Dove credit. He's trying to learn this stuff, and he's trying to get better, but. Boy, did I feel bad for Falcon, because he was just trying to run the bottom. That's all. That's where he was at. He ran the bottom of that racetrack, and he did it well.
Well, I guess I'll flip the script on you a little bit and ask you your opinion from the driver standpoint, from the broadcast standpoint on your end. How'd you enjoy the 2.5-day race that we just put on for these guys?
It was interesting, right? Because I wanted more. That's what I wanted more. Like I love dirt racing, real life simulator, and I like it more as the spectator, as the guy that calls the race. I love calling NASCAR stuff and the road stuff, and I'll call Indy all day long, IMSA, the Pro Force. I'll call any style of race, but if you give me a choice and preference, it's going to be dirt racing, because there's just so much that goes on, and it's just so entertaining to see. This has to. I know Road Series is the most popular on iRacing, but I'm going to tell you, it takes more talent to be sideways in a corner, lap after lap after lap, side by side with people, especially in cars like this, when the wrong wheel touches you and you're giving me the best helicopter award I've seen all season long, and that's the mindset. So seeing this car here tonight, this was a good track for the midgets, and I'm glad they ran it.
I totally agree with you.
That's why I like it. That's why I like racing. Nobody ever asked me questions. It's crazy. It's weird. I think the only person that's ever asked me questions was an interview I did with Ryan. Yeah.
Well, if you ever need a co-broadcaster and you need someone who's a little interesting and you just want me to be stupid, I got you. I'll take a seat one of these days and we'll just have fun on the broadcast.
Penguin normally joins me up here and he gets to get all the silliness out of the way for me. But I like a racer's point of view too, and from the RCs and the broadcasters. Like I like having everybody's point of view. So I'm never against it. Never against having anybody else just jump up and have fun. Say you take a day off, you'd be like, hey, I'll join you. I'll come up here and we'll talk racing, and that's what I like about it.
Can't you tell I put my red high heels on for the night on the car,
Yeah.
I put my little red high heels on and stepped my way through the field and tried to put on a show for everybody, and that's exactly what we did.
I like it, man. Congratulations on the P2, brother. Give shout outs.
As always, Warrior Racing, Warrior Apps, top 2 sponsors. This car wouldn't go around in circles as great and as fast as it does without these guys, especially Majula C Speed Shop. Code Warrior for 10% off. Sweet Victory Apparel Company. Use sweetvictoryapparelcompany.com/Jaden Sheehan Gaming. Check it out. Help a brother out. Go get some comfortable merch. Racing Boys YouTube channel. I love that guy. He's trying to grow his business. I'm just trying to support him. And lastly, gotta support Signature Esports for putting on a hell of a broadcast, doing his thing and showing up every time.
Week after week, for all the enjoyment of I enjoy it. You gotta enjoy it. And Budgie likes it. This is Budgie's favorite racing. And she's with me every day. She watches just as much racing as I do now. She's a legend.
All right.
Yeah, she's my mod. Those who know, Budgie's the mod, folks. If I talk about Budgie, Budgie's the mod. She's my Twitch mod. She's awesome.
I was thinking it was like your dog or something. I was like,
no,
all right.
No, Budgie, the Budgie bird, the lady in green, because her icon's green in Discord. That's just why I call her Lady in Green. Jaden, we'll see you next week, man. It's gonna be Oswego.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be a battle.
It's going to be great. There is Jaden Sheehan for you. He goes second. Last but not least, this guy's multiple-time winner in the Chop Shop Racing Dirt Series and had a great battle with Falcon Smith at the end. There was tire-to-tire action, bumper-to-bumper stuff. And at the very end, you edge him out, and man, oh, man, right there, outside lane, try to prevail. Man, I needed more racing, Robbie. I think you had something for them all.
Yeah, you could interest me as multi-time crier as well, the way I've cried about every other car that's not supers. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I figured something out late, and I'm like, oh, this is real fast. So if we had another 10, 15 laps, maybe we could have battled. But I just feel like I don't really think I had anything for Jaden or Kika. But yeah, I was happy to come home in third. Like, actually, I was a little disappointed the caution came out because I'm like, gosh, I just know I'm going to screw it up and freaking roll this thing or something. But like I said before, if we keep it on the rubber, it's a good race for me. So we didn't hit anything and we didn't flip over, so I'm happy.
I told you that as you progress in things, I just see you figuring things out. Regardless if they just hand you a setup, you just go out there and you run. You figure the track out. You figure out what you're doing. Here tonight, little visual upgrades with iRacing. A lot of things changing with iRacing. You guys went from, and with the league, they went from nighttime to daytime, and which is like the opposite of everything we've ever seen. And it was kind of cool. It's different, a daytime feature. It was like, all right, the track got rained out. We let it dry out. We started at noon.
Yeah, I just said the weather that we had there, it was dark and a little cooler, and it was foggy, and then it was sunny. I thought it was just an average day in Ohio.
Here at the Lake of the Ozarks as well. It's like everybody has that town, right? You know, the weather can be sunny one day, and then we'll have a tornado. Actually, that's the true story. It happened a couple of weeks ago. We had 50-mile-an-hour winds, then we had a tornado, and then we had snow, all in the same evening.
Yeah.
That was it's crazy. It's crazy, and we all have those hometowns, and now we have it on iRacing.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's a real sim.
That's exactly right. It's actual weather, folks. It was modeled after whatever's going on in Parkersburg, West Virginia right now for Robbie. That's it. That's the weather. No. Brother, it was it's always good to see you get out there. I was watching you and Falcon go back and forth, and just seeing kind of how you guys were running. He was able to turn the bottom side of the racetrack. When it comes to the grip in these cars, and just because you like the Super so much, but when you figure out what hooks up the car, was it just a line, or was it just kind of just your control?
I think a little bit of both. Frankly, I think Falcon was kind of robbed out of a win in this one because of a lap car, because he was hit the bottom and took off, and then they kind of had contact and stuff. But I really feel like the bottom, especially over like longer runs that aren't just a few laps, I think the bottom, if you could run it right with right throttle rhythm, get close to the tires and don't hit them, because I did that a couple times. I feel like that was the fastest line. Keo was really good higher up though, and then I didn't really see a whole lot of Jaden, because I think we were side by side a lot, but I think he was kind of doing like a cut down here and there. But I don't know, to be honest, I was just trying to follow people. I'm like, I don't even know what the line even is here right now. But yeah, it definitely seemed like I could drive best on the bottom, so I'd go down there, drag the brake a little bit, and then try to keep it low and kind of keep the car underneath you through the corner and off the corner. But by no means was I smooth tonight, because I was watching some replays. I'm like, good night. I don't know how I was even close to the front, because I was all over the place.
Everybody was. It's the car. It's the track combination. It's the car. It's the car. But these cars can go anywhere, right? Like at a moment's notice, if somebody's in front of you, you could almost just drive around them, right? Which is what was making what happened with Falcon so hard, because I think Dove was just trying to get out of the way at the same time. At least that's what it looked like. Again, I don't listen to the race chat and all that stuff. It just kind of the way that it seemed. Falcon was trying to dodge him, and it kind of mirrored each other. It was like he was trying to block on, but he wasn't trying to block. He was just trying to get out. He was trying to move. And it's hard when you're the leader.
Yeah, well, I mean, as a lap car, well, as far as in-race chatter, there was nothing other than, I think there was an incident somewhere with Dove and maybe someone else, and they were kind of surprised no yellow came out. Yeah. And then and then as a lap car, you're trying to get up to speed, and you look behind you, and the leaders are 3 wide, 2 wide, high, low, middle. I don't know where to go. Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like, and and I hate it for Falcon, because he had a really cool line that he was running. And then the last caution that came out was a single car spin. So 2 cars get sideways, and 1 car's facing other traffic oncoming. No caution out through iRacing. Of course, we know iRacing throws the cautions here. And then the single car spin brings out the caution. Yeah, with iRacing, I figured it out over the past couple months. A car has to be in the vicinity of the wreck for the caution yellow to come out. So if we were closer, the yellow would have came out. But like, it's very weird though, because you can literally face the wrong direction, just sit there. But as soon as the car comes near you, then it throws the yellow. There was another car hitting the car that was backwards forward, like facing. I don't know then. So the only thing I think of is they have to be under speed. I don't know. iRacing, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna say iRacing. Yeah, whatever. They're working on it. It's iRacing. You could win a race
and you can lose a race so many different ways. But the one thing that you can't avoid is weird non-cautions in netcode.
Yeah, netcode's been pretty bad recently, but yeah,
Really?
you're exactly right.
It is the way it is. Robbie, I could talk your ear off for days. We could talk about racing all day long. We're going to go to Oswego next week in the Super, so that'll be
Man,
yeah. I don't know how I feel about Oswego anymore after yeah.
Man.
Yeah, a lot of updates.
Give me a short track. That's all I'm asking in the Super. But no, that's where I go. I'm hot or cold there, so who knows? It's a toss up. I don't know. We'll see.
It's the super speedways of super lates. That's what we're gonna call it. Robbie, give me shout outs, man. P3 finished tonight and moving on to next week.
Yeah, of course. Warrior Racing. Those guys got the setups. I tried to run them and didn't seem as fast at first and complained a lot. And they just made fun of me, so that's what they're good for. Warrior wraps. I have a new super late model wrap we'll see next week. It's pretty cool. Some say it's not me, but I think it's nice and cool, and it's very bright, so you'll be able to see it very well. As always, my buddy Jason for watching. Every Thursday he's hitting me up. Hey, let me know when it goes live. I think he's just itching iRace, and he's not in a situation to do it right now, so he's living vicariously through us. And everyone that puts this on. Okay, I've been this for freaking every season now. Who even puts this league on? Is it Striker?
Chop Shop Racing. So it's Striker, John Hammond, and Church is like the admin. So yeah, Striker and John Hammond are the founders of Chop Shop.
Okay, well, all those guys, I really enjoy the league. So all those guys, I didn't know if it was a singular person or not, but regardless, all those guys, and then of course you for broadcasting it, and yeah, that's all I got to say. I'm just rambling at this point, but yeah, you're right. Yeah. We could talk for days. So
yeah,
maybe after the last race, we can just have an extended podcast after the race.
Might as well, What I'll probably I have this idea. We'll pass it by Robbie real quick before we end the stream. I'm actually trying. I like to extend the stream because I like it to hit a certain time mark as well. So that's why I do try to make interviews last longer. But my idea is to, at the end of the streams, have drivers send tag clips and chat or something like that. Not necessarily has to be from this one. Maybe a race or something like that people have had that we can look at and give our opinion.
Yeah.
I think that I want that to be like my closing segment for every race. You know how we got these GTA RPers that are watching RP clips of other streamers or other things going on. I kind of want to do that for iRacing and do it that way. So kind of the cool things.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Maybe one of these days I'll be free on a Friday so I can hop back in the asphalt car and look about as good as they did tonight. Just kidding. I had way better night than in those cars.
Those cup cars are hard. They are.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's why I just call the races. Mr. Van Ness says you're not. Robbie's not far from him. He's in Athens, Ohio.
Oh yeah, I went through Athens twice on last Friday, going to Lucas Oil at Atomic. So yeah, I go through Athens all the time. Basically, anytime I go anywhere, I go through Athens. Super close.
Yep. Yeah. He's a fan. Robbie, be good, brother.
Yes, sir. You have a good one.
You too. It's Robbie Milburn. Let him have at it coming home, which we appreciate. Thank you to Robbie for extending the interview with me, and now we're hitting the points where we get to. I do have Budgie's VOD to review. We're going to do that tomorrow, and we'll do that. We'll try to have Twitch send us clips as well, and we got some things to do tomorrow. And you're going to sit and chill and game with the missus and I while we throw bales of silage at each other. That's pretty much how that works every time we do it. She likes super strength, So we'll be live tomorrow on Twitch for that. So make sure that you join us on twitch.tv/Signature Esports. We will be live tomorrow night for that, and just gonna chill and relax and do the deed. Jaden, thank you again for the love out there. Appreciate you. Thank you to all the drivers for being out there. Again, your Thompson Racing Hard Chargers, Jaden Sheehan. I didn't talk as much about Geomax because of all the confusion earlier. But real quick, Geomax is an awesome company. It makes sense that they're with dirt, right? And they do some really good things, not just in they're located in Sanger, Texas, but not just in Texas, but all over the southern U.S. And I'm sure that depending on where they're at, they probably could travel even further. Give them a call, 940-736-7720. They are a geotechnical drilling and soil sampling company. So they will come out to residential, commercial properties, whether it's new construction or maybe you've got something going on that you need your soil sampled for whatever reason that you may need it, right? Maybe you've got impurities in your groundwater or something like that. They'll come out, they'll test stuff for you, they'll put you in the right direction, and they'll take care of you. So make sure you check them out. You can find links in our description for all of Chop Racing. I want to make sure that we give a good shout out to Lunatic Designs, Kigo the Lunatic, of course, Thompson Racing for being the hard charger man himself, and of course, Klosterman Designs for being he has a tendency to take care of the crown jewel races, but he's out here racing, putting some time and energy in, and I always thank them and appreciate them very much. So you can find us anywhere by just finding our socials, and thank you all for the constant growth that we've had, and we appreciate you all very much. And as we continue to grow and support things and do better, we'll have more of an inclination to try to do more outside of just iRacing, but more of the IRL stuff as time progresses. So we're gonna be gaming tomorrow with the missus. I'm gonna be testing out Star Citizen 4.1. It just dropped today. Tarkov just had an update as well for those who are out there. I've tested a few games. I've got a couple of more that we're gonna be looking at. I've got an out of war video that my pops just recorded, so I'm gonna be editing that. We have to have him record a couple more segments because some of the audio did get messed up, but that'll be on our YouTube channel, talking about how to play Out of War. I play that game with him. It's our father-son kind of bonding moment. So that's our game. So that's kind of how it rolls. So keep your eyes out for new content. Keep your eyes out for all the cool racing. And a reminder that September 29th, Justin and I are going to be at Kansas Speedway. That's where we're going to be going. So if you want to join us out there, you can go to Kansas, get out to Kansas City, get over to Kansas Speedway, get your tickets, book them now. And when we have our seats purchased, I will. It's probably going to be the same spot that we sat before. So, or at least I'm going to be trying to. We get that far, and we'll post our seats and see if you guys want to sit around us. Be good, be safe, be kind of one another. Most sport factor of life. Thank you to all our sponsors, partners, affiliates, Muscular Motorsports, and everybody out there. Chop Racing, Thompson Racing, of course, Seattle Carpets, and of course, Keo the Lunatic. Oh man, I wanted more dirt racing. I like this stuff. It's all good. And Churchy played a sound earlier. It's really cool. Yeah. Somebody else played something else. Budgie played hers. I'm just going through. Budgie loves dirt. She loves it. I love it. We all love it. Keegan gets the win. First one of the season so far. And we'll see what happens next week at Oswego. We'll see you Saturday for championship race for the Powder Puff. Xfinity Series race. I think playoffs are starting. I think we're running a super speedway this Saturday. Pretty sure we are. I have to look at schedule, but you can check out our streaming schedule. All of our videos are either evented on Facebook or the lives are scheduled on YouTube for the week up to Sunday. My week is Monday to Sunday. And, yeah, that's how I live my life. We'll see you in the next one, folks. Peace.